Hello and welcome. I'm here to show you guys just a quick little tutorial on these little granny square earrings here. Just little granny squares. So let's go ahead and just get right into it. So as far as supplies go, for these guys, going to need the yarn that I'm using. If you want it to be the same size, about this big, then recommend I use this Yarn Bee Yarntopia yarn. This one's an ocean in rose. And these guys are 100% acrylic, fine too. So those. And then used a 4.0 millimeter crochet hook, some little scissors, and pliers, and a little fish hook earring of some sort, or whatever earring you want to have at the top. Okay, so you're going to start with whatever color you want on the inside of the granny square. And then we're just going to loop it onto the hook, like a knot. Okay, and then we're going to do chain 4. Then you're going to put the hook tip into that first stitch that we made, yarn over, pull through, and then you're going to see this, there's going to be a little, not this bigger hole, but there's going to be a little hole in the middle that's formed, and that's what we're going to be working into. So we're going to chain 2, actually chain 3 to get it up to that. This is going to be our first double crochet. Yarn over, work into that circle, yarn over, pull through, pull through the first 2, pull through the last 2. Okay, and do one more double crochet, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay. And then we're going to chain 1 and then work 3 more double crochet back into that middle spot. Okay, so now we have 2 sides of the first part of the granny square made. You can chain 1, crochet, double crochet 3. Okay, we're going to chain 1 more time and do our last set of 3 double crochets. So you should have 4 sets of 3 separated by a chain 1 between each of them. Okay, and then you're going to chain 1 and slip stitch it into the top of that first chain 3 that we did, but don't pull it all the way through. Leave 2 on the hook like this. Then you're going to get your second color ready, the outside color, if you want to switch colors here. And then pull that through, tighten both sides. You're going to chain 2. You're going to go into this chain 1 space, double crochet 3 there, or 2 more, I suppose. That first chain 3 at the beginning counts as your first double crochet. Okay, and then you can chain in between this next part, but I don't usually, so. And I'll usually hold these threads kind of parallel as I'm to the back here, as I'm like moving around, so that they'll get tucked in, or you can always just weave them in at the end, whatever you prefer. But so we're going to find the next corner count 3, and then this little corner spot is where we're going to be putting our next set cluster of double crochets. So we're going to do 3 double crochets into that corner there. And then I'm going to chain 1 and then do 3 more into that same corner we just did the first cluster into. And then at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this first color close to the tail length for the second color that we just did, just to get that out of the way. Okay. And then you're going to count 3 again and find this corner that we made with the single crochet, or with the chain 1 earlier, and then double crochet 3 more to that corner, chain 1, another 3 double crochet. Okay, and then we're just going to continue to do that until we get back to the beginning. So I'll meet you guys there. Okay, so once we're back at that first, you're just gonna chain 1, slip stitch into that first chain that we did. Then once you're here, you're just gonna fasten off, but add a little, just a small amount of length. Cut the back, pull it through. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take our tapestry needle and use it to weave in our ends here. So I'll just kind of go in a back and forth weaving pattern at kind of every other between the stitches, all the way down the row, and then pull it through, but pull it back out to kind of give it, you know, don't lose its shape by pulling too tight. And yeah, don't have it pulled too tight. Try to keep its shape as best as possible. And then we can cut off the excess back there. So there we go. And we're gonna take the little fish hook earring thing that we have and some pliers. Hold it upside down here, and then grab this outside part of the hook and bend it slightly one way or the other so it's just not connected anymore, as you can see there. And then you're gonna find any corner, it doesn't really matter, whichever one you prefer, but this chain spot in between 2 of the clusters in a corner, and you're just gonna hook that in like that. Okay, so it's dangling. Take your pliers and then bend it back over the yarn like that. And there you go. Got yourself a little granny square earring. So thank you guys so much for watching the tutorial today. If you go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, help me out there, and my socials and all that kind of stuff will be linked below. Bye guys.